Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make another one of these accordion folios that I made the other day using some Tim Holtz backdrops and ephemera and such. On this one I used Eileen Hull not Holtz, Sizzix die cuts, her window frame die cut, and then it was an arch, her arch die cut. And this is what I made. It just flips both ways. So I wanted to make another one, only today I'm using Scrap Diva Designs. It's a double stitched arch set. There's all these different arch sets. I like this die cut because of the stitched edging. It's really pretty. So I wanted to make one. I used the largest die, and then the next to largest is what I used. On the other one I made, I only used one size, and of Eileen Hull Sizzix die. I just used the largest. And then I used her window frame, and I'm going to use the window frame again. But I wanted to use these digitals. I've got glitter everywhere. I mean, it is everywhere. So I wanted to use these digitals that I found that have these really cute, like Woodland Christmas scenes. Of course, they had bunnies, so that's why I had to get it. So I'm going to show you how I've made this. So I have like the largest, like I said, arch, and then the next to largest. So I'm going to layer it. So it's a little bit different than the one I made before as far as that goes. And then I used a embossing folder, and then which you're not really going to see much of on the outside. I'm not quite sure why I did that, but I cut out a base piece to connect my little arched panels, and I'm going to use washi tape. You can also use like a 1-inch strip of paper and score it in half. But the washi tape works really well as well. So I'm gonna connect it to the front and the back. Kind of have this isn't straight on there, so I'm just gonna line that up again. So you can make this like without so many layers, but I wanted to make it a little more sturdy. So there's our first two. So I'm attaching 5 of these arched panels. Trying to figure out which is the easiest way for me to do this. This is just some Christmas washi tape that I had in my stash. Oops. I try to leave like a tiny, tiny little gap because it ends up folding like an accordion. So you want it to be able to fold. So super easy to make. I saw this idea in Eileen Hull has a Facebook page. I think it's called Eileen Hull Fan Page or something like that. And they have this Comfort and Joy event going on right now. And so people are posting different projects, and somebody posted a project like this. And I thought it was so cool. So I made the one with the Tim Holtz ephemera. And this one I thought would be cute with this little woodland animal scene. I'll link the digital that I used in case anybody wants to, is interested. I actually saw it on somebody else's channel. Let's set this up here. And of course, when I saw that it had a cute little bunny, I have to get that. So I wanted to make this project. Oops. So it's a little bit different than my other one because I'm using, well, one, I'm using Scrap Diva Designs double stitched arch dies, and I'm using 2 sizes. Just want to make sure it's lined up at the bottom there. See, I have glitter everywhere. What a mess. I wanted to emboss my well, I mean, I used the snowflake embossing folder from Spellbinders, which is really pretty. And I wanted to, so see, this just folds like an accordion, like that. Really simple. I wanted to add some embossing powder, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't turn out the way I liked it. So I'm like, oh, it needs some glitter, and you know, and I just got carried away. So I use this Cosmic Shimmer Sparkle Texture Paste, which I could have just used that, but on some of them I also added glitter on top of that to like really bling it up. So yeah, over the top. So I'm gonna bring in, and then on for the windows, I want to layer it up. I want it up a little bit high. So I also cut out the window in, this is foam board. You can find it at Dollar Tree sometimes. Because I'm gonna add a window behind this. But I think I'm also gonna add some glitter in here. So let's see, I wanted to add this deer, I think, to my first panel. It's gonna look like that. And then this is from Tim Holtz, this little acetate that looks like it has snow on it. But then, of course, I'm also going to add glitter to that because it looks really cool when you add like glossy accents and then you add in some like mica flakes and some glitter. Looks like snow on the windows. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see on this one all the, I can't see the back side because I got a covering on that. You can kind of see on this one. So that would be fun. So I'm just going to trim this acetate to match my frame. And then I think I'm gonna put, this like, I used a dry brush to kind of get this excess glitter off, but it's still, I mean, it is everywhere. So I'm gonna glue that right on top. And you know what? I think I'm gonna use this Fabri-Tac just because it gives you a little bit extra time to move things around in case you don't get everything lined up right away really well. paper really got the embossing and the glittering and the shimmer, cosmic shimmer paste. It really got worked over. I'm gonna put this deer here. And I'll do my window. So the deer's kind of looking out the window. See, I think I put the window on the back on the other one to add some depth. So I could also do it this way. Do it this way, I could add some snow inside. I think I'm gonna do it this way. So I am gonna, I'm just gonna add some Barely Arts glue around this frame to glue the acetate. Oops. Try not to get it too much on there. I lost well, I didn't lose the fine tip to my glue. It just got stuck on my pin. I couldn't get it off, so I'm just gonna glue that on. Dry paper towel. Stuck down. And then I'm gonna glue this onto the back of the frame. Yeah, I thought that these little woodland animals just created a cute little Christmas type winter scene. But then some of them you'll see have it's like these little animals baking or something. They're like in a bakery. It's super cute. And that's going to get glued here. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. It poured down rain all day today. It's nice. Makes me a little bit achy, but so nice to have the rain. Just kind of center that on there. See, and then this is going to get glued on top. But I think I'm going to put some little bit of glitter and mica flakes in here. I can find my little spoon. Oops, maybe not that much. I just want to put a little bit. Still want to be able to see the deer. See the deer? Cute. I think I saw somebody say like you can put this powder stuff, this anti-static powder around the edges so that it doesn't, stuff doesn't stick to your, well, I mean, I've got the glitter all over anyways, but we'll see, we'll try it. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue this, I'm gonna use this glossy accents instead, just to make sure I don't. It'll dry clear. I guess I should put a little bit on some of the window frames. I think this is just the prettiest die cut window. It's, you know, it's big and I think it's really pretty. Okay. Oops. Sorry if there's a glare. Oops. I'll leave that alone so it can dry. Don't fuss with it. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, that stuff falling all over the place here. Okay. And then look at that cute little bunny. Oh, so cute. Oh, she's so cute. So I only have one that's pink. Might look weird if I just only have one that's pink. I do have these poinsettia ones too. I don't know. Maybe the poinsettia. Yeah, let's do the poinsettia. This has been a day. My mom had surgery today to remove some cancer, and thank God everything went really, really well. It's like just an outpatient thing, so it was just relieved. She's like 3 hours ahead of me, and she had to be there at like 6 in the morning, her time, the surgery center, and so of course 3 in the morning I'm awake praying. Thankfully it all went well. Thank God for that. It's been a week because what was it, Thursday, a few days ago, I had one of my sanctuary rabbits had to have his eye removed. So that was worrisome, but thank the good Lord, he's totally fine. He's doing really well. You would just never know. It's like he's way more comfortable having that eye out. I think he already adjusted to the fact he couldn't really see out of it anyways. But he's doing really good. So I'm thankful for that. That cute little bunny. Of course, we'll add some more glitter and bling her up too. And then got a little cute little hedgehog here. Put right there. Use this other kind of glitter that, oh gosh, it just, I don't know if I'm ever going to get this glitter cleaned up. It does stick really well to that Cosmic Shimmer paste. It probably technically doesn't really need glitter because the Cosmic Shimmer paste is already glittery. It's like a glue with, I think, some sort of glitter in it. Burnish this down a little bit. The paper's like, I think, a little bit warped from all the embossing and everything that Cosmic Shimmer paste and everything I did to it. And you can't even like really see how beautiful the snowflake embossing is on here because of all the glitter. But you know, most of it's covered up anyways. I knew that, but I just wanted a little bit of the, you know, the around the edges to show. So I thought about putting like a a pattern, another pattern paper, but yeah, it's a winter scene. Let's put this here. I've changed up a little bit. Can you see all the glitter? You should have seen my hands earlier. I mean, I was playing in ink and just all kinds of, I had ink, I had glossy accents, I had all kinds of stuff all over my hands. How's everybody doing today? Are you crafting some fun things? What are you working on? What kind of videos would you like to see? Kind of like took this downward spiral, you know, just like, I don't know what to, well, I know I have some videos that are going to be coming out, but they're not coming out till next week. And so I'm like, oh, I can't, I can't share that project yet. Kind of excited about it. Just, I've been trying to, working on fussy cutting all the stuff out. And my thumb is healing from the cortisone injection I got on Monday. So, was it Monday? Oh, maybe it was Friday. I don't know. I don't know what day it is. Well, I know what day it is. I just don't remember when. You know, when did I do things last? I don't remember. Okay, I'm trying to think. This is here. This window will be here. And I want these pretty mushrooms on this side. So, on this side, look at this. Isn't that cute? It's a polar bear baking a cake. And then a bunny in the kitchen. A little cute little deer. Another bunny in the kitchen. I don't know if that's a bunny or it's a mouse. I'm not quite sure. The ears are covered. They're all in the kitchen though, so maybe I should put all the kitchen ones on one side and then put this deer on this last page here. So my advice is, if you use an embossing folder, maybe just use the embossing powder, which I don't know, I just didn't think that it looked very good. It just didn't show up very well. Or maybe just use the Cosmic Shimmer. Don't add glitter on top. Just a lot. This is a pretty fast project to make. Doesn't take long at all. I mean, you have to die cut all your stuff out, right? But that really doesn't take that long either. What took me long was, you know, I was embossing and then playing in glitter and okay, so then on this side, I'm going to put the other window. How much glitter is on this thing. Okay, so this is my other window. Where did my acetate go? There's one piece. That's it. So I don't need that. Okay, let me cut another piece of acetate. This one looks a little bit different than the other one. It's like, looks more like, almost like icicles. As opposed to just snowflakes. Yeah, I want to work on my other gingerbread album. I've talked about before that I'm using a die cut that, let me glue this on first. KS Crafts, it's like a loaded pocket house die. But anyways, I took the house part of it and cut those out and cut my paper out. And I have all that done, but I need to cut out all the fussy cuts and my pockets and stuff. So hard to tell which side is the right side on these. I think it's that side. Set that aside to dry for a minute. And then this one I didn't add that much glitter. It's more the Cosmic Shimmer paste. Snowflake, stop it. Sorry, my bunnies. You know, she wants to fight and bite through this exercise pen, which is like a puppy pen, at Chip, Chip is the one that had his eye removed. It's like, I don't know why she just, or, of course he sort of instigates it, I suppose, but I think he just wants her attention. But it's like, I just want to bite your face off is what I want to do. Okay, so we're gonna use this mushroom. Pretty. Yeah, so as soon as I get everything cut out, all my fussy cuts for that gold flake on there. For my other gingerbread album, I guess I'll do a video for that. If there's something you want to see, you want me to do a tutorial on something, let me know. Leave a comment, let me know. I was going to do another like house window envelope thing, but I started to do a fall theme one, and then I uninspired myself for some weird reason. I'm not quite sure why I did that. Got glue coming out here. It's pretty beautiful paper, but I don't know. I think I've just left fall crafting behind. I'm just so into the Christmas crafting now. Too much, huh? Let's see, let's try this anti-static thing. Oh, well, we don't want to do that part. Get this all covered in glitter now. Okay, let's glue this on. Actually, yeah, I should have glued that down first, but that's okay. Oops. Yeah, this is like a fun take on a card, or it could be like a card, but I think it also can be like a decorative piece. I think it would look pretty, like putting some, setting it on a mantle, or setting it out somewhere and putting, you know, some of those like battery operated tea lights so that it lights up. That would be pretty. Okay, before I mess with that too much and handle it, I'm going to set it aside to glue. Excuse me, set it aside to dry. I meant to glue it on first, but this glitter is just a mess. So you end up not really seeing the washi tape. Now, if you wanted to see the washi tape, you can just, you know, put your papers on and then connect everything, and have your washi tape on top, which, you know, sometimes that, you know, just depending on like the pattern paper that you're using, that looks really good too. This embossing folder, which you probably can't even tell because it's got so much glitter on it, is actually Christmas trees. There's 1, 2, 3 Christmas trees. Little dots of snow. Where did I put this little guy here? Oh, let's see. I don't want 2 bunnies in a row, so yeah, let's put a bunny first, and then we'll put the polar bear. He's cute. There's a lot more in this kit too, but I needed just 10 images, so this project. And I could have popped it up on some foam tape, but I think it folds easier if it's not, you know, too bulked up. Let's set that aside. I found a really cute digital the other day. It has this like kind of like retro Christmas vibe to it, and in fact it reminds me so much. I think it's a Simple Stories. It has like these old, like a vintage snowman and Santa Claus, and I think I'm going to make it into like a disc-bound journal. It just looks like something that would be cute for a disc-bound journal. I know a lot of people make those December dailies. It could work for that too. Cute. This polar bear baking a cake, decorating a cake. The glitter I add on top, I'll probably do some stickles, and you know, if you use like glossy accents and then you put like the rock candy glitter or the mica flakes down, like it dries and it stays. It doesn't really come off. But I am finding this glitter with that cosmic shimmer. I don't know if it's just, I just added too much glitter. I mean, probably. It's probably, you know, user error there. You can hear it. burnishing this down. You can hear all the glitter there. It is just... Well, let's do this gal. Yeah, I love the Tim Holtz one I made. I think it's so cute. Of course, it took me forever to decorate it. Couldn't figure out 100% of what I wanted to do. Down. Baking bunny. So cute. Okay, and then let's add our frame back on there. I don't know if you can see the mushroom. You can kind of see the mushrooms in there. Okay. I'll leave it on this side where I let that dry, and then I'm going to bring in some, I just pulled out some ephemera pieces, some Tim Holtz ephemera pieces. I think I'm going to add in here. I need some, I used Scrap Diva Designs Poinsettia die cut. That's pretty, with some paper that I inked up. So I will end up adding that to the front one. So I thought each of these I could add something. I don't know if it needs a lot, because there's a lot going on in the scene here. Confectionery or holiday. How about this Baking Spirit Sprite? That's cute. I wonder, I think I need to make it a little bit thinner, so I'm just going to pull off some of this, like, cardboard backing. Okay. Ink this a little bit, maybe. That's cute. Bunny baking. I don't know if I really need, like, I know there's not enough room for like these poinsettias and stuff in here. greenery in here. Whoop. Oh, I had it all separated. Little polar bear, baking polar bear, and this one confectionery. Down at the bottom. There's room for this. I think it needs it. Oh, there's this confectionery one too. Let's do this one, but I think I'm going to use a little bit of foam tape for that one. I'm in frame here. Cute. And a little mouse bunny thing, whatever that is. Wish. Compliments of the season. Oh, this one. Christmas greeting. It's hitting his head. It's too big. That's too big. Where's the small ones? Just pulled out a few. Just pulled out a few. Christmas. Let's do this wish. Oh, we got this one too. It looks like candy canes. I think this was from, I don't think this is Tim Holtz. I think this is a digital, I think, from Kara Brandon Creations. Actually, I don't know. just this Christmas wishes. Little bunny. Almost looks like she's drinking tea, but I think she's holding, I don't know, something she's cooking, flour maybe. Looks cute. No, I think the poinsettias I have left are too big. That one. Does it need something else? Wish. Special delivery. Don't know. Come back to it. Let's do the other side. This cute patootie right here. Oh, she's so cute. Little bunny. Cute. Post office. Try not to cover cute little feetsies. Probably should have done some, I don't know, die cut greenery. That was, I don't know, I try not to bulk it up too much. So it'll close, you know, it'll fold up nice. If you get too much in there, it's won't close right. It's still a challenge of mine to learn how not to bulk things up, to create dimension without adding a bunch of layers is it's challenging. Oh, there's a cute little star. It's cute. Let's put it down there. Let me do this cover before I get too ahead of myself. If you can see that. The little deer. I do have this. We put this here. We need something else. We could do this. Too big. I like this, but it's too big. What about this? Best Christmas wishes. I'm trying to see what I did on this one. Oh, I did do a bow. No, it's too. If I put the bow on there, you can't see. That's right, I was going to put some of these poinsettias on there. Blue, pink, blue and pink poinsettias. Are there blue poinsettias? I don't know if there's such a thing as blue poinsettias. Something like that. And where'd my ribbon go? So it have to be cut down. A little fuzzy ribbon. Could do these two. Hard to see the deer with the light. Smaller poinsettia in there. Christmas wishes. It's a small one. Maybe I need a smaller ribbon. I've got that goes with the blue poinsettias. Maybe that's what's throwing me. Don't know. Oh, that covers up the deer. How do that? Let's see, let's tie a smaller bow. Maybe just some of this white and gold, even though I've got silver on here. Let's tighten a knot there. One out. Still pretty fluffy though. What do I do with my twine? There it is. I think I got this from like TJ Maxx. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I've had it for a while, it seems like. smaller, excuse me. Goodness. Let's do that. This is like watercolor paper, so it's pretty thick. Probably should have used hot glue, but this glue works. It just will take a while to dry. Put this on a little bit of foam tape. Hedgehog. Maybe you can have the Christmas greeting one. This is too big. I don't think so. This works. Squirrel. Yeah, the Christmas greeting ones. It's too big. Happy holiday. That one. Oops. Cute little deer here. So cute. Tis the season to be jolly. Need to cut the ends of it off. Too long. Oops. Ink this one. peace on earth on there. Another star. Okay, I need to do this window. On there. You can see that. Christmas. Oh, here we could do the peace on earth on this one. This kind of covers up the mushrooms. Some of these on here because this is just foliage, is mushrooms, outdoor sceney stuff. Yep. Earth right there, but then I think I need a little bit of foam tape under this side. That's too long. Some super easy project. Something fun and pretty. Oh, I guess I need glue on this side. It's like, it doesn't feel like it's sticking. Okay. Got to ink that. To bring it in a little bit more. The other side needs some foam tape too. It just doesn't feel, not feeling level. So I will put a link to the die cuts I used in the description box. I do have an affiliate link and a coupon code for 10% off at Scrap Diva Designs. So if you want to order anything from them, they have my favorite dies. Just so many fabulous things. Cute. Too much. I just really want to use these poinsettias. Okay, is there anything else we can put in any of these? I mean, I have tons of ephemera stuff, but I just tried to limit myself. Too much out here. I think all that's really full. They just don't look right. I don't know. They just don't look right. So, back to this side. Let me add, because I haven't made a big enough mess with glitter today, let me add cap on this. Let's add some glossy accents and some glitter to the window. Just kind of put it in the corners a little bit of the windows. Kind of the glossy accents. I added it already to the tips of the poinsettias. I don't want to put too much here just so still see the deer. Okay, let's make a mess with glitter. So pretty when it's dry. It's all shimmery and see that? I'm trying to hold it so you don't see the glare from the window. Wait to add glossy accents to the eyes so the glitter doesn't get in the eyes. Okay, I'm going to add some glossy accents and glitter around her little collar. I've also used like the stickles and then just added some extra glitter. Little berries up here. Let's see, maybe the fringe of her dress. Here. That's her little hat or some snow on the tree. Okay. See? Can you see the glitter? The mica flakes. Pretty. Very pretty. Our little hedgehog. Little snow on the flowers. With this little ball at the end of his Santa hat. Berries. dries pretty, that glossy accents dries pretty fast. I'll come back and do the eyes later because I just don't want to get glitter in the eyes. This little guy's got some snow around his little scarf. Some snow on these little branch and holly leaves. Just adds a little dimension. Some sparkle. This is mixed with the rock candy glitter and then mica flakes. Pretty. Look at this cute little deer. Oh, so cute. Little around his scarf. The images are just darling. I missed there. How cute. You see? The challenge is the other side because I don't necessarily want to lay it flat. So I will hold this up a little bit. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. Just adding some glossy accents around the windows, on the back. Maybe on these little berries, the center of the poinsettia. See it. Okay. Now this little gal. Add some around her collar. Not collar, but sleeve. A little bit in the flowers. maybe around her little ruffle of her apron. I wish these little bottles were refillable. The glossy accents. Bigger bottles harder, but mine always gets clogged. I have to cut off the tip. Okay, polar bear. Let's see. A little apron, her apron. There's a hair or something on this tip of that there. Just along her ruffle of her apron. Around some of these flowers. Little berries on the cake. The Tim Holtz one took me a lot longer to make, I think because, I was using the backdrop paper, so it's basically a blank palette. Didn't have all this cute stuff already on the paper. So this one, it's like it's already so cute. You really don't have to do a lot. You see the glitter, mica flakes. Okay, almost done. I just think this would look so cute sitting out with some like candles and battery operated candles in front of it. Just light up the little scenes. I mean, how do these digital artists, do they paint this first and they turn it into a digital? How do they? It's just so creative. So dang cute. The detail. Amazing. I always wonder, like, do they see the picture in their head first? Or they're like, oh, I'm gonna make a polar bear decorating a cake in the kitchen. How do you come up with that? It's so dang cute. Okay. Almost done. So have you ever made something like this? Let's put some little bling on here. There's so much you can do with those arch dies. I actually made this really cute tunnel card. I'll post it on Instagram. My Instagram is Daily Dose of Happiness. I'll post it on there. Oh, super cute. I want to make another one. Yeah, and this is because it's a double stitched arch. Then the piece that you cut out it's also stitched. I don't know what you call that, the negative. It's like you can use that piece too. So like, for example, when I made the tunnel card, all these little pieces, these full arched pieces, I still have those that I can use in another project. Close this. Look at all that glitter. I need a better container because I think it's coming out the sides when I'm coming out the side of this container. Wasting it. So let's make sure I didn't mess up this side too much. So what do you think? There's the deer looking through the window. I don't know, can you see it? Well, you can see it. And then our bunny. Little hedgehog, our squirrel. Cute little deer. I'm gonna see, it stands up really well. I don't want to lay it flat because it's wet on the other side. And then our other window, which has our mushroom. Bunny baking. Looks like she's got a little polar bear. I will make a reel and post this on Instagram. You'll get a better view of it. There. So that is our darling little tunnel card. No, it's not a tunnel card. It's like an accordion. What you call this? An accordion. Decorative piece. I'm not going to lay it flat at it because it's still wet. So anyways, thanks for following along. I hope you all have a great day, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you are going to make something like this or if you've made something like this. Thanks. Bye.